If you struggle with back and hip issues, one movement can change everything: the deep squat. It's not just an exercise, it's a fundamental human position your body was designed to rest, move, and load from. If you've ever dropped into a deep squat and felt like you were about to fall backward, you are not broken. That usually comes down to your body type and how your bones are shaped. And in a minute, I will show you exactly how to adjust your stance and mobility focus so the squat finally feels stable. Deep squats are not bad for your knees. What's bad for your knees is never taking them through full range. When you stop using deep ranges, your joints don't just get tight, they get weak and unstable in these positions. The deep squat restores hip mobility, ankle motion, and knee stability. Now, here's something most people miss. Your squat will not look the same as everyone else, and that's normal. Limb lengths change how you balance. If you have long femurs, a super narrow, feet straight squat will often tip you backward. A slightly wider stance with some toe out lets your pelvis drop in between your thighs so your center of mass stays over midfoot. For you, hips and ankles are usually the main limiter. Hip flexion, external rotation, and adductor length. Ankles still matter, but your priority is hip mobility and stance width. If you have shorter femurs, you will usually stay upright more easily with a narrow stance and less toe out. For you, the biggest limiter is often the ankles. You need good dorsiflexion to keep your heel down and chest tall. Let's do a quick test. Drop into your deepest squat. If your heels lift and your chest collapse, your ankle and hips both need work. If mostly the heels lift, but your torso stays upright, your ankle are the main restriction. Spend about 5 to 10 minutes a day in the following positions for the next 30 days. This is your foundation for the first part of the 30-day progression. Place your heels on a book or a rolled towel. This reduces the ankle demand so you can access depth right away and relax into the position. For the first week or two, simply sit into the bottom, hold for 60 seconds at a time, gently shift side to side, and breathe. Over the next 30 days, slowly reduce the height under your heel, thinner book, smaller towel, eventually flat on the floor. If you have long femurs, use the same approach but with a slightly wider stance. Now we are going to remove the heel lifts and lightly hold on a post, rack, or door frame. The goal is to use just enough support to stay balanced while your ankles and hips do the work. Think heels down, chest tall, knees tracking over toes. Spend time relaxing in the bottom. Over the next days, rely less and less on your hands until you are barely helping. After you feel comfortable controlling the bottom position, progress here to build strength and ownership. Hold a light kettlebell or dumbbell at your chest, sink into the deep squat, pause 5 seconds, then come halfway up and repeat. This builds strength and control in the bottom position, so your body actually owns the range instead of just stretching into it. Being consistent is what matters most. You can sit in a deep squat while watching TV, hold the bottom between sets at the gym, drop into a squat during breaks at work, squat while scrolling on your phone. Use it as a reset from sitting at your desk. The key is consistency. Your hips, knees, ankles, and back will learn that this position is safe, natural, and normal. And that's when everything starts to feel better. Remember, the deep squat isn't about forcing yourself into a shape. It's about using the right stance, the right mobility focus on your body type, and spending a few minutes every day owning the bottom position. Do that consistently, and over the next 30 days, your squat, your back, and hips will start to feel completely different.